Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be remembering one of the most beloved queens to ever be on RuPaul's Drag Race, which is the late great Chi Chi DeVayne. It was recently the 6-year anniversary of when Chi Chi sadly passed away on the 20th of August 2020 at just 34 years old. And I thought this would be a great time for us to remember Chi Chi and go through all of her amazing achievements, including some that you may not know about. So in this video I'll be talking about how Chi Chi got started in drag, her time on Drag Race, everything that she went on to do after the show, the incredible work she did raising awareness for her condition, and her enduring legacy of kindness and compassion. All that and more coming up in today's video, so let's get started. And if you like these videos, please make sure you hit the subscribe button to get notified when I post more of them. Thank you! The origins of Chi Chi DeVayne. Chi Chi DeVayne, whose legal name was Xavian Michael Davenport, was born on the 24th of September 1985 in Shreveport, Louisiana. Her mother, Albertine, who went by Tina, worked as a hospital dispatcher, and Chi Chi was very close to her throughout her life. One thing that people may not realise about Chi Chi is that she was a trained dancer. As a child, she took classes in ballet as well as West African and modern dance. She was also a drum major in the marching band at high school. So all of those backflips, splits and dips that we saw her do on Drag Race were actually the result of years of training. One of the things that people most admired about Chi Chi was her openness about her own difficult upbringing and how she wanted to bring awareness to it. She talked on the show about growing up in a rough neighborhood, carrying a gun and being around gangs, but she never let that define her. She has credited her mother with keeping her on the right path and stopping her from going down that road any further, which is a story that a lot of fans can relate to. After graduating in 2003, Chi Chi started doing drag in the local drag scene, and her drag name itself came from two different places. The first name, Chi Chi, was inspired by the character of Chi Chi Rodriguez from the film To Wong Foo. And the surname DeVayne came from the DeVayne drag family in Shreveport. Her original drag mother was a queen named Courtney DeVayne, who had sadly passed away in 2008. So when Chi Chi took on the surname DeVayne, it was already a way of honouring someone she had lost. She was then mentored by another Shreveport performer called Lady Fat Cat. In her early days, Chi Chi regularly performed at a club in Shreveport called Central Station, where she became locally famous for doing backflips on stage. But at that point, drag was not her main job, it was just something she did at the weekends. Before Drag Race, Chi Chi was working 2 full-time jobs just to support herself, and doing drag was just on the side. She worked at a car wash as well as at a grocery store, and she was in bankruptcy, so she wasn't able to go back to school. Because she had almost no money to spend on her drag, she built a reputation of being a self-described cheap queen, and that she could take almost nothing and turn it into something incredible, proving that it doesn't matter how much money you have, you can still use it to make art. And this ingenuity would certainly come in handy on Drag Race. Let's get into that now. Chi Chi's time on Drag Race. In 2006, Chi Chi competed on Season 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race. She made her mark from the very first second because she walked into the workroom in a dress that she had made herself out of trash bags.
C'est le bon temps roulé.
What'd she say?
So in a room full of queens wearing expensive outfits, Chi Chi showed that you can still look great without spending a lot of money. In terms of her track record, Chi Chi won 1 challenge, was in the bottom twice, won every lip sync she was in, and finished the season in 4th place. Her challenge win came in episode 2, which was the pitch perfect parody called Bitch Perfect. She completely stole the show with her dancing and incredible performance skills. Chi Chi also gave us some incredible lip syncs on the show, including the one to Call Me by Blondie, where Debbie Harry herself was watching.
Oh my god. Chi Chi just went in for the kill.
But of course, the moment everybody probably remembers most is her legendary lip sync against Thorgy Thor to the song And I'm Telling You I'm Not Going from Dreamgirls, where part of Chi Chi's beading on her outfit accidentally broke off during the lip sync, but Chi Chi turned it into an unforgettable moment. This performance is rightly named as one of the greatest lip syncs in the entire history of the show. Then, at the season 8 finale, Jennifer Holliday, who originally sang that song in Dreamgirls, appeared in a video message and declared Chi Chi an official Dream Girl. Due to her incredible popularity, Chi Chi later returned to Drag Race and competed in All Stars 3 in 2018. So it's incredible to think that Chi Chi went from working 2 jobs, being in bankruptcy and wondering what job she could get next, to becoming a full-time drag queen and living her dream. And this is one of the many reasons Chi Chi became a beacon of hope for other people who came from a similar background. And Chi Chi continued building on her legacy after Drag Race as well, so let's get into that now. What Chi Chi did after Drag Race. Now, this is the part that I think a lot of people may not know much about if they only knew Chi Chi through the lens of Drag Race, because Chi Chi did a huge amount after the show as well. In 2018, she became a drag mentor on a web series called Drag Babies, which was created by YouTuber Max Emerson and hosted by Bob the Drag Queen. It was a 10-part YouTube series made in partnership with MAC Cosmetics, where 3 Instagram influencers were each paired with a drag race queen as their drag mother and taught how to become a drag performer from scratch, ending in a lip-sync finale. Chi Chi was one of the mentors, alongside fellow Drag Race alums Peppermint and Sugarcane. There was even a drag on a dime design challenge, which was a lovely full circle moment because this was now Chi Chi teaching the very thing she had become known for. Chi Chi also got into music and acting. In 2020, she was the musical guest on a track called GFY by Randy Boo.
Chi Chi on the track, hold down your hair. Snatching bitches ball with the southern flair. From Louisiana, giving you a little life with this country grammar.
In January 2020, she appeared in the Apple TV anthology series called Little America in episode 8, where she performed a drag number. In early 2020, she made her theatrical debut after she was cast in a Los Angeles revival of a 1975 cult camp comedy called Women Behind Bars, which was a stage production filmed at the Montalban Theatre in Hollywood. She was performing alongside queens such as Eureka O'Hara, Ginger Minj and Miss Coco Peru, as well as actors from John Waters movies like Mink Stole and Tracy Lords. Unfortunately, the production only had a short run before the global pandemic happened. It was eventually streamed on the platform Broadway HQ in 2021, hosted by Kathy Griffin. Eureka later said that it was a privilege to be on stage with Chi Chi, and that none of them knew at the time that this would be Chi Chi's final project. And there was even more coming up for Chi Chi as well. The director Stephen Dunn later revealed that Chi Chi had been cast as a character called Bussy in the reboot of Queer as Folk. And not only that, Stephen said that he had set the entire series in New Orleans, specifically because of his long friendship with Chi Chi. So it's amazing to think that Chi Chi wasn't just doing the usual Drag Race Queen cameo roles, she was actually making her theatrical debut and having lead roles written specifically for her. However, unfortunately, Chi Chi passed away before the show got made due to her ongoing health issues, but this is what led her into her incredible advocacy later on, so let's talk about that now. Chi Chi's advocacy. In 2018, Chi Chi was diagnosed with a condition called scleroderma. Scleroderma is a rare autoimmune condition where your body's connective tissues become tough and hard. It can affect the skin, but it can also affect internal organs, blood vessels, and joints, and there's currently no cure for it. And it's a condition that most people have never heard of, which is why what Chi Chi did next was so important. Although she had been diagnosed for quite some time, Chi Chi had not publicly talked about it. However, in 2018, she did go public in an Instagram post and explained why. She said that she had been afraid to say anything because she thought she would lose out on work and face criticism from friends. She also said that keeping it to herself had left her in a state of depression and had made her hate her own appearance, but she wasn't going to hide it anymore. She was also apparently advised not to go public about her diagnosis because people around her thought that it would cost her bookings, but she decided to do it anyway because she knew it was important to raise awareness. Overnight, Chi Chi became one of the most visible faces of a disease that most people had never even heard of. Suddenly, there were fans watching Drag Race who had scleroderma or lupus or another autoimmune condition, and they had someone from a mainstream TV show talking openly about what they were going through. It's also worth pointing out that scleroderma is a condition that is badly under-researched and very often misdiagnosed. So having a well-known person with that kind of platform speaking about it openly genuinely made a difference. The other important thing Chi Chi did was that she adapted and never gave up. As her condition progressed, she unfortunately lost the ability to do the things that she was most famous for, like backflips and splits. She said that there were even days where she struggled to get into a pair of tights. But instead of retiring, she rebuilt her act around what her body could still do, and she kept performing. And I think this was important advocacy in of itself, because she was showing other people with chronic conditions that a diagnosis doesn't have to be the end of your career. She also used her platform to tell people to look after themselves. After a hospital stay in July 2020, Chi Chi was really honest with fans that she had left it far too long before going to a doctor, and she told everyone to take care of your body. On top of all of that, everybody who knew Chi Chi talks about how kind she was even when she was struggling herself. There's one story I came across from a friend of hers who said that when he told Chi Chi that his mother had gone into hospital, Chi Chi got into quick drag just to film a get well video message for her friend's mother. And this was at a point where in her own life it was genuinely difficult for her to get into drag. Chi Chi sadly passed away on the 20th of August 2020 at the age of 34, just days after being hospitalised for the second time in a month. Her family shared that her final words to her family and her fans were, "Never give up." So even in her toughest times, Chi Chi was still encouraging and uplifting other people. Chi Chi's legacy. Chi Chi's death was felt right across the drag community. Tributes poured in from queens around the world, including many drag race queens such as Bibi Sahara Benet, Trixie Mattel, Bianca Del Rio, Kennedy Davenport, Shea Coulee, Aquaria, Bag of Chips, and many others. Michelle Visage described Chi Chi as a sweet, kind, and loving soul. The organisation GLAAD called her an incredible performer and a bright light. But one of the most meaningful tributes happened in October 2020. Latrice Royale organised a virtual tribute show to celebrate Chi Chi's life, and it was a fundraiser for the Scleroderma Foundation with a goal of raising $5,000. Latrice was joined by queens like Kennedy Davenport, Ongina, Chad Michaels, Trinity the Tuck, Thorgy Thor, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, Honey Davenport, Aquaria, and Morgan McMichaels. What that show did was turn Chi Chi's advocacy into actual money, going towards research for a condition she had spent the last 2 years of her life trying to raise awareness for. In fact, the Scleroderma Research Foundation posted about Chi Chi's passing on social media and said, quote, "She made a huge difference in bringing this devastating disease to the public's attention." The Queer as Folk reboot director, Stephen Dunn, also ran his own birthday fundraiser for the same charity in Chi Chi's memory. There were also other tributes to Chi Chi as well. RuPaul dedicated her Emmy win in 2020 to Chi Chi. The premiere episode of Drag Race Vegas Review was dedicated to her as well. And the grand finale of season 13 in 2021 included a full tribute segment where RuPaul and several of Chi Chi's closest friends from the show shared memories about her.
Chi Chi was one of those folks who was loved by everyone. Everyone who met Chi Chi truly loved her energy.
Hey, y'all.
Miss your bubbly energy, and I think about you all the time.
I miss you so much.
We miss you, Chi Chi, and I love you so much.
I will always love you, Chi Chi.
We love you, Chi Chi.
Hey, I'm on Chi Chi forever.
And there was also one other thing which was the perfect way to sum up Chi Chi's story. You may remember that in episode 9 of season 8, the final 4 queens had to perform a music video for RuPaul's song The Realness. Chi Chi went home that week, and because she went home, she was edited out of the finished music video. But in September 2020, a few weeks after she passed away, World of Wonder re-released the Realness music video, and they edited Chi Chi back in so we could enjoy watching some footage of Chi Chi that we had never seen before. And Chi Chi continues to live on in the hearts of fans around the world. She really was the blueprint to show that no matter what background you come from, you can still be successful, especially on a show like Drag Race. And I think this really changed people's perception of what drag could be, and she certainly did change Drag Race forever. So there you go, there was a look back at the life, career and shining legacy of the wonderful Chi Chi DeVayne. What is your favourite Chi Chi DeVayne moment? And was there anything in this video about her that you didn't know already? Let me know in the comments. If you'd like to get things like early access, exclusive content, as well as many other benefits like priority to have your comments featured in my videos, you can check out either my Patreon, which is my main platform, or for a more convenient option if you want, you can also join my YouTube membership by clicking the join button under any of my videos. And there'll be links to both of those things in the description. I'd also like to say thank you so much to my amazing Patreon members. You are absolutely incredible. Your support truly does keep this channel going, and you have no idea how grateful I am to all of you. So honestly, thank you so much. Please make sure you like and comment on this video because it does help to boost it in the algorithm and promote it to even more people. And please make sure you do your big one and smash that subscribe button because it does make a big difference. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll join me in the future for some more Drag Race gossip, secrets, and drama. Thank you so much. Bye.